education about asexuality, subscribe and hit that bell icon for videos about dating, relationships and all things asexual advice. So yes, if you didn't already know, the 21-year-old that I met up with from Facebook dating back in May came back into my life again yesterday, even though I blocked him on Facebook personal page, like my personal profile. He's tried to contact me through my business page before, and he tried to contact me by email. I blocked him there because he's a guy that just wanted to meet up with me again to hook up for kissing, doesn't care about me really as a person, doesn't really show much emotion towards me, apart from now the real truth comes out about the fact that the guy is really not a good guy. So if you look in under the post about the fact that I went out and had a great time out at night clubbing, then you will see that he's written comments under that actual post. He created a new account yesterday under the name of SG, and then he decided to try and talk to me again. And I said, why are you pursuing me when, you know, there's no point, we're not suitable, and he doesn't want a relationship anyway. So yeah, if you look, the conversation went on for quite a while, and basically he asked me to text him. Then later on throughout the conversation, I was saying there's no point texting you because you just ignore my texts, and he said that he doesn't have notifications on for anything other than WhatsApp. Then he changed what he said to, in the end, to WhatsApp and Facebook. And then he said he's had text disabled. Well, we all know phone text just comes through automatically to a phone. It doesn't need notifications. So red flags of a relationship or connection is one, when the person cannot communicate effectively with you. You know, two is when they're being dishonest. How do you know they're being dishonest? Because they contradict themselves. If they said, I swear I've only got notifications turned on for WhatsApp, then later on down the even conversation they said, oh, we'll have it on WhatsApp and Facebook, they've already lied because they've already said they just had it on for WhatsApp. You know, and they did text me by phone. They texted me back when they were coming to see me, which I've got on my phone as evidence still. So, you know, they're being dishonest, which is not nice, and I don't appreciate that. And so the red flag is obviously someone who lies, someone who contradicts themselves, someone who pursues you even though you've told them, no, I'm not interested in hooking up, you're not coming to my flat. You know, someone who wants to come to someone's flat and they don't know them, it's just bad. You know, they just want to come and do sexual stuff. I'm not friggin' interested. Anyone coming in my flat, regardless of sexual orientation, although I'm asexual, it's not appropriate for any guy to expect to come to a woman's home when you've had like one date with them. You know what I mean? It's just, and you don't want a relationship with them. It's just disgusting and really bad. So do not go, girls. If a guy is like not good for you, do not go and have him in your home, right? Your body is precious, your time is precious, and you're precious, and you don't need a guy like that in your life, right? So I've blocked him on here on YouTube now, right? He created a new account yesterday, and it's like ridiculous. I've told him that we want different things. He knows that, and yet, you know, he still pursues me, and then goes from being Mr. Nice Guy to, at the end of the conversation, turn it all round back on me and insulting me and being rude to me, right? When he's being dishonest. You can see the comments, go and have a look at them. Under SG, that's not giving his identity away, it just says SG on there. You know, and it's on my public profile anyway. You know, someone asking you to do something, such as text, and then ignoring your text, that is manipulation and control. It's just wanting connection with you on their terms as and when. And if they're not going to actually respond to you, what's the friggin' point? It's wasting your time. So do not get involved with people who lie, people who are dishonest, people who contradict themselves, people who are time wasters. He goes, oh, I thought, basically, he's like, oh, I think I got it wrong about you. Yes, you did get it wrong about me, because I won't be manipulated. I might be kind-hearted and caring, and I won't be manipulated. And another red flag is if someone ever tries to use their mental health as an excuse for being abusive, rude to you, ignoring you, asking you to do something that yet saying, basically making it impossible for you to do it anyway, and not being truthful, that is bad. People have got mental health difficulties. My bestest friends have got mental health difficulties. But they don't lie to me, they don't be dishonest, they don't contradict themselves, they don't ask me to text them, then don't bother replying to my text and tell me text is disabled and make up some rubbish. Do you know what I mean? People are in charge of their own mental health. You know what I mean? And I never said anything bad about his mental health anyway. So yeah, it's just not good, you know, and people who can't effectively communicate, and people who turn it on you, you know, turn it out to make you the bad person. It's very narcissistic. Just look at the whole conversation and learn about narcissism, and you will be able to tick the things off, you know, being lying, bad communicator, saying really nice things at the beginning, then changing it around to be not nice, deflecting their shortcomings and putting it on to you. That's a gaslighting, very narcissistic trait, you know, and you're not responsible for another person's mental health. If they're not treating you well, they have no right to treat you like that, regardless of their mental health. You know, you can't use that as an excuse to treat someone badly. And I know they text me. I've got a text on my phone. They emailed me to ask me to text to basically like unblock them on text and Facebook. And yesterday they were asking even in the conversation for me to text them. Yet they're saying, oh, I got text disabled. So what's the point? It just means you get me to text you to ignore me? How rude and ignorant is that? They're calling me ignorant, you know? So it's really bad. And, you know, basically they're deflecting their shortcomings onto me, so trying to make me wrong for what they are like, you know, and it's not good. And I've told this person that I'm not interested in hooking up for kissing. I'm not interested, you know. So anyway, I've blocked them on my Facebook business page now. They tried to contact me yesterday on Duo, which has changed its name to Team. I blocked them there as well now. You know what I mean? Like someone who pursues you relentlessly, despite the fact that they're not being nice to you, they're not being honest with you, they're not even being honest with themselves, they're in denial, and they're basically deflecting their shortcomings onto you and being really bad. It's an abusive, toxic person that does this type of thing, right? And I'm speaking out because, yeah, the only thing you didn't bank on is me actually being a strong person, because you thought, oh, because I like Indian guys and I love and relationships, then I would be treated like that. You know, I'm not interested. What's the point in asking someone to text you when then they're like, oh, well, my texts have been disabled, which you can't, like, oh, it's on a phone, for God's sake. You show me how you can disable text on a phone. If you're doing that, why are you asking me to text you? Why yesterday did you ask me to text you twice? You know, what's the point? It just makes you look stupid. If you've asked someone, oh, text me, but my texts are disabled, like, what is the point? Do you know what I mean? So these people are very toxic, and you'll notice that it makes you have negative feelings, negative emotions. It might make you quite angry as well, which, you know, you have a right to be angry with someone who treats you that way. But what we need to do is get away from these type of people, because they're no good for us. They can't have a loving, caring, committed relationship, or with me, or with anyone. If they're behaving like this, they need to get some therapy to help. But if they're a true narcissistic person with narcissistic personality disorder, I don't know if they are, but they display those traits, then they probably can't get any help. But they said they've got mental health problems. I don't know if that's mental health problems, because they didn't discuss their mental health with me. But I know they've got anxiety. That's all I know about them. But if they've got anxiety, then why are they pursuing me relentlessly anyway? You know, and just being rude, you know, and not nice and toxic, you know. It's not good at all, you know. So at the end of the day, somebody who pursues you relentlessly but has not got your best interests at heart, you know, doesn't really care about you, doesn't display you any loving characteristics whatsoever, and goes from being Mr. Nice, oh, you look so lovely, Sandra, as always, and I want to do the right thing by you, and then later on, like, no, I've got my text disabled, after they've asked me to text them. That is just really, really bad and rude. And I will stick up for myself, and I will speak out, because I represent not just me but other people that get treated badly by these types of guys or by these types of people, you know. And you have to understand that, you know, these people blur your sense of reality. They deny things, they deny reality, you know, to get what they want and to manipulate you to lose your mind and think you're going crazy. You know, it's not on, and it's disgusting, and I wish it would stop. Unfortunately, these people don't think there's anything wrong with them, and they're the most important person in the world to them, you know, and that's all they care about. You know, they don't care about they come in my life upsetting me. It's very selfish of them to keep coming in my life upsetting me when they can't offer me anything. They haven't got any good traits to offer me. They're not being nice to, oh, they are being nice at the beginning, and then when they don't get what they want, because I said I can't be with a guy like this, they then turn on me. You know, it's not nice, and I don't deserve to be treated like that, and neither does any person, right? So I've blocked them as much as I can now, you know, and that's it. I've told them I was blocking them on YouTube and not to contact me ever again, right? Because this is not a good guy for me or for anyone, you know? And so, yeah, I just wanted to let you know the red flags, because I think it's very, very essential that we know these things, so we can safeguard ourselves, you know? Anyway, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video live stream. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. I'm on my way to see my friend. They're absolutely amazing. I love having best friends. And yeah, I'm getting my MacBook Pro today, so I'm moving forward with my life. And yeah, remember, the best way you can get the best way, I don't believe in revenge, right? But if you want to talk about revenge, the best revenge you can get is to be hugely successful in and of your own right and free yourself of these people, right? So anyway, love you all dearly. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay safe. There's people out there that are not good, even if you are. And these people usually go for people with kind hearts, people who are empathetic, people who really genuinely care about them, unfortunately, because they see it as a weakness, but it's actually your greatest strength. So don't change who you are. Don't change the person you are in your heart. Just move on and find someone better, or stay single, because there's a lot of power in being single, I tell you. And having best friends. I can't wait to see my best friend soon. Gonna spend some time together. Anyway, lots of love. Take care. Subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bye.